Hello everybody, Little Link here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Subtract by the English singer and songwriter Ed Sheeran. Now, I am very late to this review, but I still want to do this review as I do love Ed Sheeran. Now, I don't really need to go in depth on who this guy is. I mean, everyone knows who he is. He's been topping the charts for many years now. He's getting hit after hit after hit. Not to mention he also just won a court case with his song Thinking Out Loud. So yay to that, because that was kind of stupid that even happened. And if you're confused as to what it is, just go ahead and look it up yourself. It's not hard to find. He started by releasing an album named Plus, and since then he's been releasing a series of math-related albums, that being Multiply, Divide, Equals, and now his latest, Subtract. Now, with each mathematics album, he seems to go more and more into a mainstream pop sound. However, with this new LP here, he seems to be taking things back, going into a more simple and even a more emotional direction. Now, what do I think about this direction as well as the album as a whole? Well, I gotta say, I'm a really big fan of what he's done on this album. There's a ton of great moments throughout the album. The opening track, Boat, is a great way to start things off and is by far one of the best songs on here, in my opinion. Eyes Closed is the biggest song on here, and I honestly don't mind the track all that much, despite the fact that it sort of feels like there was some label interference, as, you know, they thought that, oh, we'd have to get at least one hit out of this album. So they just kind of took it over, got some producers on it to make it a bit more dancey, I guess. Now, who knows? It could have been Ed Sheeran's choice, as it is sort of about dancing, I guess, you know, because he's dancing with his eyes closed. I get that's a metaphor, but still. Another thing that's great is the fact that there's a lot of songs that work off each other, and it feels like each song is like a sequel to one another. It gives it a really nice and easy flow to the album overall. The production, while being simple, is very effective when combined with the lyrical content on this album. The production is very clean and sounds really nice, while the lyrics are really, really well done on this album. I mean, it's a huge step up from some of his past records, and it's of course in a more emotional sense. So we get, you know, simple instrumentations with emotional lyrics and vocals. And the vocals just sound very, very sincere and very personal. And it's very clear that Ed Sheeran really cares about this album, which is kind of what he was going for. He's going for a emotional sound or emotional feel to it, and I think he succeeded. End of Youth is probably my favorite song on here. It's either that or Borderline. I still haven't really decided. I don't know. It's just the message of both songs really stuck out to me. Alright, so now on to my favorite and least favorite, or my favorites and least favorites. So now on to my favorites and least favorites on the album. My favorites would be Boat, End of Youth, and Borderline. My least favorites would probably be Curtains and Vega. Don't really care for those as much, especially Vega. So overall, I think I will give this album a 4.5 out of 5. Hope you guys enjoy this review. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more reviews like this. Let me know what your thoughts are of the album in the comments below. But yeah, see ya.